Alright, hello, this is another morning session, and today we're gonna look at this track. So this track is a bit special because I've already sent it out to a licensing opportunity, an exclusive one, so one that would not, where I wouldn't be allowed to sell it to anyone else. It's still, you know, we're still talking, so I'm gonna prepare anyway for the worst case scenario, and where it doesn't get sold. And you'll notice I've already done the moods basically, um, and the description, and I already had a couple of sound likes. I just added Stephen Price and Theodore Shapiro that um, we saw in the previous morning session. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spend, it's going to be a quick one. I'm just going to go through the styles uh, list of keywords, because I'm thinking, if they don't want this track, maybe I can say, well, actually, sure, it would be a great fit for this, this and this and this usage, So, or otherwise, if they don't want it, I'll just shop it around, and at least all my keywords will be done. So this one will be shorter than usual because I actually did a lot of the work a couple of months ago when I first sent out the tracks. So yeah. Anyway, still useful. So let's do this. Let's see. I need to watch more sci-fi movies. Okay. Let's this guy and this guy. Whoa. Anyway, okay, so we'll just yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I've got quite a few sounds like. You'll notice like the references I have. So Halo is a video game that I played a little bit. My brother loved it. So that's how it came out. And in the previous morning session, I thought of Get Out, the movie. I went to see that, I don't know, 7, 8 months ago. Um, Made some connections there. So actually, yeah, I mean, the association was a little bit crazy because in the previous morning session, actually, I wrote experimental from my keywords sheet, and experimental, the music was going on. I typed in experimental, and I thought of Mengelé's horrific human experiments during World War II, and that brought me to, experiments on humans and racism in general, and made me think of Get Out, the movie. So it's a lot about making these connections of references that you have inside of you and you don't realize you have. So, and you only get those insights, when you work on them, when you're trying to find keywords. So here I thought of Halo. I had already done all my moods and my description, and I already sent out the music, but this time around, so looking at it, a different day, a different time, suddenly I thought, oh, actually, we're kind of, Halo, the Halo soundtrack, and who actually did that? And that's, what their name, Martin O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore. So I think the message is, one, you need to um, work at it before you get any insights. So if you just type in like 4 or 5 obvious keywords, you're not gonna get those cool insights and cool references, and it's gonna be hard for you to figure out who you sound like. And again, sounding like someone doesn't mean you copied them. I just did my music, I wrote it, and then afterwards I listened to it and I'm like, okay, maybe it conveys similar moods or atmospheres that this guy or this guy or this girl or this woman, um, so yeah, basically sounds it's difficult because we all think we're unique, and we all are, but we also are not that unique. So it's difficult sometimes to say, oh, my music sounds like this or this, and a lot of my music is all over the place, and some will sound a lot like, have that kind of Hans Zimmer Woodkid type of drive, and others will be way more ambient and relaxed. The purpose of sounds like is so that you don't have to sound exactly like them. It's that if someone types in the name of an artist in a music library, and your track comes up because you said you sound like them, then they're not like completely disappointed. Like, what are you talking about? So, for example, for this sci-fi ambient track, if I write Coldplay or One Direction and my track pops up, they'll be like, "What are you talking about? It sounds nothing like Coldplay and One Direction." Not that both sound alike, but anyway, that's the idea. So don't overthink it too much, but do spend time figuring it out. and don't second guess yourself. Just move on one track after the other, and little by little you'll figure out who you sound like. For me, like Woodkid and Hans Zimmer, since I identified that my more electro-orchestral stuff sounds like them, even though I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not, I mean, I admire them very much, but I never tried to copy them. So can't remember the beginning of my sentence, so I'm gonna just stop there. But yeah, anyway, you see where I'm getting at, and that's it for today. I'll have another video for you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a great day.